Enra, there was a showdown on the vetting committee. What was actually going on? Now, if Onkaya, if you don't remember, Yawahana, the Chief Justice, Ebetron Krata Bema President Akufo Addo said, on appointed some judges to the Supreme Court. Now, what's your Chief Justice? The reasoning na woman, no see cases ne Dawson. Now, omo judges no more Supreme Court no. Idea omun to me ain't delay with all the cases. You had people like Sam George, Ebekatrom say, Chief Justice name someone work and sebe. According to ono no nyanse ni mababi anim. Now the India ban him and they say, ye can't amanamaya Ghana ye about 30 million. Now so what here current a year judges a year war it was Supreme Court. Omo do also say America for a sebe omo population no a year in the hundreds of millions cry. Or compared to other countries our monso omo do also saying Ghana omo Chief Justice omo Supreme Court judges no omo share down Dawson sa inti di entia na Chief Justice no pese ye de judge eba beka ye de judges ba beka wo Supreme Court. Mind you, judge na wo di atofos in case no ono so ye den e kan ho bi and all that. Na aban mu no say ye be appointed judges and ye appointed ministers the vetting committee and also say appointment vetting committee anansen Manase Azori obabe tro wo ne book mu a say omo gigi sika free ministers one frame up pare ho na omo pass ministers appoint omo no. And it explains why Okujato Ablakwa resigned without explaining anything to Ghanaians. It is our vetting committee no. Na yawahane yete say MPP for clandestinely. Na Bronika said clandestinely and actually say secretly yawahane yete say MPP for through Afenyo Markin, the majority leader. Epe say omo emma Supreme Court judges no ye approve your money omoko obeti an say sia homachi and ya free appointment committee and the dey nemu ye na mo approve and say monto mo boy na assemble nti NDC for babontin ebe release press statement and wamoka say na dey na ekoso yi appointment committee say judges to mo person mo ye we o say yetena se ne ye ba die ntia na say mo pese by force mo ye na mo passing crofo like why the rush? What are you guys planning? I'm open tema passing crofui. And people are asking questions. Say, President Akufo Addo said, what's in us? What you can't Ghana ha? You've appointed more judges than anyone. In fact, even Manase Azori has written it in his book. And it is there for history to come and know. Inti, how is it that Mosanso per se mo by force and moye interna Mosanso Emma judges no FM? Na omoko Supreme Court ente like denti na mo premo nti NDC phone se mo kan se mo nto mo bo denti na mo premo ho appointment committee o se yetena se ne veti omo asema ni nti endra e na nke o so mo tena se no mo veti nti endra NDC for a raise constitutional issues na NDC for say supreme constitution ni mo no ya tro say not more than and not less than 9 including the Chief Justice, which should be 10. Inti currently no, omo more than 10. Inti the entire President Akufo Addo Sanso Pesa appointed. So NDC for a resist our issue no, vetting committee ne so endra. And then it became back and forth. Not just NDC for pese omo appointment no. The chairperson of the vetting committee so ye MPP ni, omo so pese omo appointment. So omo koye, omo ko break, omo kontokwa we no omo ko break. Intokwa in quotes. Omuwe no muko break no mo bae no. And them say vetting committee chairman no. Eka say we no there we ruling matter no. Na ruling na why no. Or say appointment of the Supreme Court judges no. Etwaso. And then the NDC raised issue again. No mo ka say we a vetting committee you. Into your chairman and interest obey your ruling. That is not the rule of parliament. Vetting committee assemble I was say you to swaba. It is your chairman I am to swaba. Utumi enfa ensha wonsa enka se we ruling na ruling say ni say dabi yenye sa. Inti yesterday it was chaotic if you were listening to what was happening our parliament vetting committee now, it was totally chaotic. It's like the MPP epentem approving Supreme Court judges, and then the NDC also on the other hand don't want to do same. But me, from hindsight, okay, from Manasseh has already new bookie, and then explaining how the vetting committee works. And then the former chairman of the vetting committee, Joe Wise, on Nankasa confirmed say indeed, no mu jiji sike free, omo a womo ba appointment committee ne so, and I say free more paremo musika so womo approving crofo na. I am not saying say that is what has happened today, but if that is the case, and no na MPP for gidi ye pese ye approving no or say the vetting of one of the Supreme Court nominees on Tuesday, August 13th, 2024, was briefly suspended after Mahama Ayariga, the member of parliament for Boko Central, raised concerns about the president's authority to nominate more than 10 Supreme Court judges. I said the issue was brought up on Tuesday morning during the vetting of Justice Sophia Rosetta Odoku Benasco Issa by the Appointment Committee of Parliament. Ayariga's challenge sparked a debate that lasted about 40 minutes among committee members, according to a report by graphic.com.gh. I say, as we speak, we have 15 justices of the Supreme Court. We are told that one is retiring. We have 15 justices on the Supreme Court. It means that we have 9 plus the Chief Justice making 10 and an additional 5 making 15. This letter states that 2 of the 15 are about to retire. The president is seeking to make early arrangements to make sure that there is no vacuum when the 2 do retire. The legal issue that I am raising before this committee, which should be captured in our report for discussion, is this. Whereas the Constitution in Article 144 says the president shall appoint the justices, there is nowhere in this Constitution that the president is given the power to increase the number beyond the 9 plus 1. I challenge anybody in this room to show me any provision in this Constitution that says that even though Article 128(1) says 9 plus Chief Justice at a minimum, and you don't have an upper ceiling, the person to decide that upper ceiling is the president. Who said the person to decide the upper ceiling is the president? Okay. Who? To show whose provision, he said. The intensity of the discussion prompted the committee chairperson, Patricia Apieje, to adjourn the session temporarily. And the committee returned for the sitting. There was a moment of tension between the members who are comprised of National Democratic Congress and the New Patriotic Party. So basically, that's exactly what happened. And now, so now you understand the story and understand everything that's going on. Now, I have a simple question. And my question is that now that the NDC are raising issues with the Constitution, Sebe, who is going to give the interpretation of the Constitution? Because normally, it is the Supreme Court and the interpretation of the Constitution. It's therefore, normally, a Supreme Court and interpretation of the Constitution. It is the NDC for raising issues, say, when and the AFE, obema the interpretation of the Constitution, because mind you, judges here were more about a vetting committee, appointment committee, a Chief Justice, and I recommend you. And we all know that the Chief Justice is the person who runs the Supreme Court. And run judges. It is the Chief Justice that run the Supreme Court. No, I'm my order. And I will not try my president say, and then she has motive. Okay? She has motive because she has made a case for why Jennifer more judges in the Supreme Court. Na case where Babeto or no him. No, there was a handle case we say, yes, say president, you need say of 5 judges more than 10. Now, so and I can say judges in 15 and a war. Ruling Ben the Supreme Court events ruling Ben the Chief Justice and a Supreme Court judges on whatever. What do you think they will do? We lie ourselves in the name, say, oh, rule of law, rule of law, rule of rule of law, any Indian massa, Sanya Mandini Nano. you see there are some cases clearly no self-interest bebem. Sa antro na ya na ye dada ye ho na me ya na emesre. In the name of democracy no. And na emesre. Me say we run autocracy in the name of democracy. That is this country. The NDC will have their say, but there's nothing they can do. Once the Chief Justice wants this, and the President wants this, and they have pushed it to the appointment committee. Mind you, 3 months to elections, 3 or 4 months to elections, and they are doing things like this. In Faswa, do you think it will go on? Do you think say ye BBC? No one is talking. Sa last minute, we share Inyama President Akufo the warrior appointment bini Inyama warrior. It was Akufo kasa, but every single person is quiet. Ubia yedin. Last minute 3 months ake, 4 months ake. Aye beto aba. You say security na ye changes. Judiciary near the Akufo ko. Just say, we share all the sectors. I say, anyway, all the sectors and can say one more referee ni no. Today appointment say koko. But people are quiet and people are not realizing it and no one is saying anything. These same people are threatening people on platform or saying threatening messages, sending threatening messages on platform and telling Ghanaians say, yebe wini about on mopo, yebe yebi the strategy be wini, yebe wini. In some way bomb my inqua, but every single person is quiet. Ayo. Obianka say boninsi. Unche your comment box ni mo, me da say.